Mm. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be, the good doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again, with another classic video for that ass today. Sincerely hope everybody is blessed. Sincerely hope everybody's having a good one. I can honestly say that Doc has had better days, ladies and gentlemen. I can honestly say that the good doc has had better days. All right. If this is your first time to a live stream, welcome to confusion and chaos at its finest. Welcome to a motherfucker who has no idea what he's doing right now. But welcome, motherfucker, welcome. All right. Guys, y'all know the rules. Don't play like you brand new. Please don't play like you're dumb. Get the likes up on the video. Caress, molest, de-stress yourself all over that like button. It wants it, it needs it, and today I'm gonna need it from y'all. Okay. Today the good doc is I'm gonna need some positive energy today, because this shit here is turning into something a little different for the doc. All right, so y'all definitely make sure you get the likes up on the video. Do what you gotta do. Let me shout out my people. John, I see you in the building. Anti-Gravity, much love to you, bro. Robert Morris in the building. Big salute to my family. Mr. Smith, my boy Trucker Dub, man. Here's how the game is going to go down. I ain't got time for you motherfucking jokes today. Doc's in his feelings, all right? So I appreciate all of y'all coming through and showing love. But let me go ahead and lay it out for you. See, the good doc is very chill, all right? I don't really go out of my way to do anything dramatic. I'm a pretty honest guy, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to my audience, I like to be as forthcoming as humanly possible, okay? And I can't lie, coronavirus, the whole quarantine thing, so far so good, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot complain. I haven't really had any issues, man. I've just been kicking back, relaxing, spending time with the mean one, doing YouTube videos, doing live streams and shit like that. But as good as everything was going, motherfucker, it was bound to do a complete 180 on me. Coronavirus was bound to whoop my ass one way or another, okay? First things first. The doc has always prided himself on this undefeated record. All right? The doc has always prided himself on his undefeated record. A lot of y'all be like, Doc, what the hell you talk about undefeated record? As many of you know, I spent 10 years in this country. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Not once in those 10 years had I received any allegations of getting a bitch pregnant. Not one time in 10 fucking years did I ever get a bitch pregnant. That I know of, okay? So, as I sit back and relax and chill and shit, I pride myself on my undefeated record, okay? I pride myself on my Floyd Mayweather 50-0, probably a little bit more than 50-0 record in the Philippines, man. I pride myself on knocking them down and knocking them out. You understand? I prided myself on that. And the reason why I say that is because you got foreigners coming into the country. They be in the country for 2 months and fucking they done already created an offspring. You know what I'm saying? I give them less than 6 months to a year before they chick talk about they pregnant, right? So I laugh at that shit. I think it's fucking hilarious when I hear about people coming into the country and getting bitches pregnant and shit. Because I'm like, how in the fuck can I do 10 years in this bitch? How can I do 10 years in this motherfucker and not get no bitch pregnant? Now, if you want to call the good doc out and joke on the motherfucker and talk about, you probably ain't got no girl pregnant because you probably still a virgin, or you won't get in no pussy and shit like that. If you want to call me out and you want to believe in that narrative, if you want to believe in that narrative, I will let you believe it. You want to know why? Because I don't give a fuck. If you want to believe that the good doc wasn't knocking them down, hey, to each their own, ladies and gentlemen. To each their own, if you want to believe in that. But let me tell you the truth, man. There's this one bitch trying to fuck up the doc's undefeated record. And I don't like it. One bitch trying to fuck up the good doc's undefeated record. Or I was shooting blanks, one of the others. Jay, what's good with you, bro? Babies are a blessing. But let me play this one out for you, because this is how it all played out for me. So there's one chick trying to fuck up my undefeated record. All right, so let me tell you how this plays out. So every week I go through what is known as my held comments. Any content creator, anybody who's on YouTube, you guys know what the held comments are, right? Basically, if YouTube feels like a comment isn't suitable for the video, or they feel like they want you to review it before you approve of it, they'll hold it in a section and you have to go through and manually approve of all of these comments, right? You have to go through and approve of all of these comments. So I do that shit at least once a week. If I see some shit that's stupid, or if I see something where somebody's trying to promote something, I'll delete the shit. Okay. So I was going through my comment section on my YouTube channel, and there was this one post that was posted 3 different times, right? It was 3 different times on 3 different videos. And it was the 3 latest videos at that particular moment in time. I don't remember what those videos were. Doesn't matter, because you can't go back, and you can't you can't go back, and basically you can't see it because those comments are not there on that video. So I'm sitting there chilling and shit, and I'm reading the comment. Now the comment's like fucking a paragraph long, and I don't have time for that shit. So I didn't really delete it. I just basically ignored it. So I come back the next week when I'm doing these held comment shits and I'm reading them out. I actually read the post for once, because it was like copy and pasted in 3 different videos. So I finally read it. First of all, I thought it was somebody trolling me, because every now and again somebody just has to get a chuckle at the good doc's expense, right? You gotta get and chuckle out of the expense of the good doc. So I wasn't really tripping. So I read it, and the girl was like, "Oh, hey, wow, I didn't know that you had a YouTube channel." She's like, "Oh, this is so-and-so. Do you remember me?" And I'm thinking to myself, who is so-and-so? So she convinces to telling me stuff. And she's like, basically at the end of it, what she did is she says, "Oh yeah, I need to tell you something." So I'm like, YouTube fame, maybe somebody was happy to see a video or something. Maybe somebody met somebody that was a part of the YouTube family or whatever. She said, "Oh, I just need to tell you something." I was like, "Cool." I said, "Just message me in Facebook." Because under my Facebook not fan page, but my Facebook page and shit. I was like, "Yo, just message me in Facebook and shit. Whatever." Because I didn't remember who it was. But she said, "Oh, do you remember me?" Like I was supposed to remember. So she messaged me in Facebook right the same, like within fucking an hour. Hour later, I got a text on Facebook. And you know me, I'm dumb as shit. I was like, I didn't know who it was. I'm not going to front. I did not know who she was. I did not remember who she was. My mistake. So what I did is I was like, "Yo, show me a picture of you." Because me, if I don't remember you, I need to see a picture. I need photo evidence of this person, because I wanted to make sure nobody was trolling me. Same shit that you would do if somebody was sending you some bullshit and you didn't believe them. So she sends me a picture. And the minute that she sent the picture of who she was, my heart dropped. That shit sunk into my stomach. Now, I don't know if you've ever had a feeling of when your heart sinks into like the pit of your stomach and shit, and that shit make your stomach hurt. I don't know if y'all ever had that feeling, but when you're caught off guard on some bullshit, that's kind of what happens. Okay. So when I saw the picture, my heart sunk right in the pit of my stomach. I was like, got to be more careful. Now, some of y'all may be like, "Doc, why did your heart drop into the pit of your stomach like that?" is this some bitch that you've been fucking with or whatever, and whatever it may be. The reason why it sunk into the pit of my stomach is because this was a young lady that I was trying to get rid of for a long time. Like, motherfucker, I had to change my number. I had to change everything about my lifestyle and the way I did things simply because I was just trying to get away from that shit. So I was trying to get away from it, and I was really sitting there trying to figure out who the fuck is this? So the thing about the young lady, though, she wasn't ugly. She was just one of those very clingy bitches. She was very clingy. She was very clingy. Now, number one, let me get this out the way. This is the truth. Never once did I smash without a rubber. That's true. All right, let's keep it 100. I'm gonna make sure I throw that out there. Didn't hit it without a rubber. But there's a but. there's always that but part, right? There was once upon a time where the shit might have broke. Maybe. Just maybe one situation where the shit might have broke. Okay. So let me fast forward the story. Was it A1? Like the steak sauce, man. It was all right, man. I can't front. I mean, it was memorable only because when I saw who it was, it triggered, but it wasn't something that if I had to rank it in the top 5, then I'm over here like, oh, that's my top 5. But here's the shit. It broke, though. I do remember one situation where it broke. I throw that out there, okay? So, fast forward and shit like that. She's messaging me, and I'm thinking to myself, okay. I know what she's trying to do. So I said, look, if everything that you're telling me is true, if everything that you're saying to me is true, there's only one thing that I need to do. Let me see the baby. Okay? That's my thing. Hey, let me see it. That's all I want you to do. Show me what is supposedly my potential offspring. Show me what and she was like, no, I don't want to show you a picture of this, that, and the other. I don't want to show you a picture and shit. I'm like, why would you not want to show me a picture of something that you're claiming to be mine, right? Because trust me, the doc has very distinct features. First of all, I'm black as hell. If that baby ain't got no tan and that baby come out light, bruh, that probably ain't my baby, right? But she refused to show me a picture of the child. I'm like, yo, like, why would you not want to show me something that is potentially supposed to be my offspring? Right? And she was like, well, there's, bitches making excuses and shit. Everybody always making excuses. Everybody always got a damn excuse, right? So, fast forward a couple days later, I'm thinking to myself, man, she got me thinking, and I hate when y'all make me think. I hate when I be thinking about shit, because I be overthinking. I be like, what if some shit's for real? Now, all of a sudden, your boy got to come out of pocket. Don't get me wrong. If the money's right, I got to do what I got to do. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna do that shit. Yeah, my point exactly. So I asked her again. She's still trying to contact me and shit. I'm like, yo, show me a picture of what is potentially supposed to be my baby. All right, show me a picture of that. I want to see it, because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna come through, holler at you, or do anything with you unless you show me something that's potentially supposed to be mine, right? So there's always this bullshitting around the circle and shit. She's like, oh, I don't want to take a picture of the child. I want you to come see it. I'm like, okay, bitch, what? You want me to come see something that I don't even know if it's mine? I don't even know if the motherfucker even exists. That's the true part. I didn't even know the motherfucker even existed, right? But you gonna try to tell me that if I want to see my child, I gotta see something that's supposed to be mine, I gotta actually come and see. I said, hell no. I said, I ain't going over there. I said, shit, you show me a picture. I said, and then from there, I said, if I got to meet you down at Davao Doc or wherever the fuck I got to go, SPMC, fuck it. DNA test. I'm all for it. But she was really like low key, just very fucking. She was very you know, in the meantime, in between, they're like, her shit just won't adding up. And I knew this shit from Jump Street. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she won't be the first and she probably won't be the last. But come to find out, and this is where shit gets interesting, because the thing is, I know her and I know her friends. If there's one thing that the Good Doc does do, I'm very keen on reaching out to friends. And because I knew her personally, I knew who her friends were. So here's what I did. I'm sitting here pinging a Facebook message to her homegirl. Now, I don't know if the bitch didn't get her story together with her. Maybe quarantine kept them separate, and maybe she didn't think that I was going to think this through. But what I did is I sent the message to her homegirl. I was like, yo, so-and-so just messaged me telling me that she has a kid and that it might be mine. Motherfucker, less than 30 seconds, right? I swear. It was almost as if the bitch was online or something waiting for the shit. 30 seconds later, she messages me back. And she was like, yeah, she does have a child. I said, oh shit. I said, oh shit. That's all she said, right? In the text message, that's all she said, right? She's like, oh yeah, she does have a baby. Told me the age and everything. I was like, oh shit. It's starting to add up, you know, thinking about it in hindsight. I'm trying to remember what year it was. It was a while back, trying to line up the time frame, ages, and the whole nine. I guess if you do your calculation right, chances are it had a potential to be the Good Docs, man. So that was the first message she sent me. Second message was, but it's not yours. I already know who the dad is. And that's what she said out loud. She's like, yeah, it's not yours. She said, I already know who the dad is. And I said, oh, really? I said, then why is your homegirl sending me a message talking about, oh, this is your, like, trying to convince me that this is my shit, right? She told me, she said she saw your YouTube videos and thought you had money. Say that one more time for you. She saw me doing YouTube videos, saw me with my mediocre 3K subscribers and thought the boy was rich. Bruh. Do I need to say that one more time for you? She saw my YouTube videos. She saw that I might have had an ad playing before a video. She saw that sometimes people donate in the chat. She saw this shit and thought your boy was rich. And now y'all see why YouTube fame ain't shit. Now you see why YouTube fame, whether it be mediocre at best, as minuscule as I am in this YouTube shit, as small as I am in this shit, she saw me making videos, saw me with some ads on the fucking video, saw some people in the chat throwing $1.20 or some shit my way, and thought your boy was making bank. So let me tell you this. If you ever... Nah, my crowd is dope, man. I love y'all to death. Don't get it twisted, Mr. Smith. But I'm just saying, in general, in reference to, and in comparison to, Doc is on a Rain Man, D-list at best. I'm D-list at best. She saw this shit and thought your boy was goddamn and now y'all see why. Now you see why. Now you see exactly why I don't care for YouTube fame. Why I don't care for fame, period. This bitch just seen me in a couple of videos. Dude, do you see my YouTube numbers, bruh? Do you see my YouTube numbers? Rain Man, stay safe, man. Stay safe on the front lines, man. But you see the numbers I pull on YouTube, man. A couple hundred views if I'm lucky. And now you guys see why I am so anti-YouTube fame. Because this shit don't benefit me. Motherfucker, every time somebody see me make a video or some shit, you honestly think Doc got it made? Because I made one video or so that may have did okay? John, she doesn't know about my shoebox video unless she didn't care. She don't know about the shoebox video. But let's keep it a stack, man. If you ever wondered, not even on this level, but how people view fame, how this shit can be addicting, and how the shit could fuck you up all at the exact same time. Charles, please tell me I got more than 5 likes with 24 people in this bitch. Bruh, I know there better be more than 5 likes, yo. Don't play me like that. But you see what you see what the fuck we have to deal with behind the scenes. Y'all think this shit funny. And granted, it is hilarious as hell. It's enough to make you chuckle. But at the very least, do you see the type of shit that you might have to potentially contend with? Do you see the level, IQ level at its finest? Jay, I'm with you on that one. This shit is at its best. Apparently, she don't know me like y'all know me, man. She don't know me like y'all know me. But you watch 2 or 3 videos of some shit, and all of a sudden... Look at what the fuck I have to deal with, man. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I want y'all to see this shit from my end. How fucking sad do you have to be to believe that anybody who makes YouTube videos, anybody who garnishes a fucking ad on a video is out there pulling in some major bank? Welcome to the wonderful world of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Jay, you said it right. Us as content creators, we don't get that much. We don't make much at all. Only streamers and people who stream often make money. And even those that stream and stream often, they got to get people to fucking donate. Then on top of donations, you have to deal with what? You have to deal with YouTube taking a cut and all of the above. So on a minuscule level, like I'm low key, man. I know I'm a small channel. I love my people to death. Y'all are the greatest on planet Earth. Rain Man, because I'm American, I have money. And that is a myth too. That is probably the biggest, well, talking about me personally, that's different. But talking about just because I am an American and in the belief that I do have money like that, I kind of feel like that's a myth that we need to debunk right the fuck now. Just because we come from the States don't mean that we making bank. Don't mean that shit either. I've carved out my own niche into some bullshit. I'll let you know off the top. I've done my fair share of shit, okay? And following into a niche and shit, I've been able to create my own through that. But am I rich? Bruh, I live in a shoebox, man. I rent a shoebox apartment. Y'all know better than that. Bruh, I'm broker than broke. I am broker than broke. But to answer your question, Rain Man, 100%, because we are American, that in its essence means something. But let me introduce some things to you that I do find to be absolutely interesting about YouTube. Okay, this is true. For those of you who do create content, I do want to add this in as a bonus. Where your videos are viewed the most makes a tremendous difference. For example, if my videos are viewed the most in the United States, the money that I receive as views from a video, as plays and stuff like that is going to be different than the money that I'm going to receive if I get played a lot in the Philippines. All right. Literally, views from the Philippines are going to pay me in pesos, and views in the US, of course, are going to pay me in dollars. Granted, when I do get it, if I do get it, because I don't qualify for the threshold every month, if you do get it, it'll be received in dollars, of course. But in hindsight, where your videos are being viewed, you're going to get paid at the rate of whatever it is in that country. So regardless of how rich you think I am, sorry, young lady, I am broke, and I mean it sincerely. But yeah, bro, she was tripping, man. Oh man, Big Brother says, just curious, Dr. Mike, at your age and with your intelligence, isn't YouTube a waste of your precious time and brain? Not trolling, just curious about the motivation and opportunity cost. You know what? Let me answer that, because I think that is a very fair question, Big Brother. And I know you. So, like I said, I don't consider this trolling in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to answer you honestly. For me, no, it's not a waste of my time. Because a lot of people think that I do YouTube for any other reason than what I like to refer to as intellectual relief. Have you ever had a moment in your life wherein sometimes you just want to talk about shit and just get some shit off your chest? That's kind of what YouTube is for me. I'm not really stressing my intellectual brain cells to try to come up with content. Most of the time, the content just comes. And as a result of that, I'm able to just do something in a matter of 5-10 minutes, maybe 15, depending on how long the video is, brain dump, get all of the information out to a video. Now with the editing, if I do editing and shit like that to a video, most of my sit down videos, I don't edit, maybe add some words, add some pictures and stuff. So it's not really a lot. With the editing, we'll say I'll take another hour to edit. So I put in an hour and 15 minutes before I upload a video up for YouTube for viewing. To be honest, I'm working on so much shit right now. I'm doing a lot of different things. And of course, during quarantine times, I have nothing but downtime. Have you noticed the frequency, not necessarily in my content, but how often people are putting out videos? That's because these people probably have nothing else better to do with their lives. I'm trying to maintain maybe a video or two. Like, for example, I might record 2 videos back to back and just release them on separate days. It just depends on what my uploading schedule is. But in truth and hindsight, ladies and gentlemen, what I do with the tube is more or less for fun. It's more or less a therapeutic thing for myself. I'm not doing it from the purpose of, oh, if I don't put out content, what if this is going to happen or this is going to happen. I kind of enjoy it only because, granted, you might look at it as a waste of my time and my brain, but ultimately, I don't want to say this because people will be like, that makes sense, and people might clown me. But for the most part, I don't really think a lot about my videos before I do them. If I have a concept or something I want to cover, I throw that bitch out there into the atmosphere, let people respond as they deem fit, and then I go on about my business. If you haven't noticed, I very rarely go back and talk about previous videos. Once the video was done, once the video was out, once the video was published, very rarely do I go back to it. Now, I might read the comments if I get a chance to, but ultimately, I put the shit out there in the atmosphere, allow people to have their thoughts on it, and then, we kind of create a debate around it. Most of the time, I see you guys going at it in the chat, depending on the topic of conversation and how it is approached by each individual. But other than that, I use my content as a way of just stirring some shit up. I'm be honest with you. I just like saying shit to see what you guys have to say as a result of it. Some may agree, a lot disagree, but hey, that's just the process that I do. That's what YouTube is for me. But I appreciate it. And if you think about opportunity cost and all of that shit, I understand that with the time that I spend on it based off of what I make from it, yeah, it's nothing in comparison. But that's why for me, I have to do YouTube for fun. All right. There can't be any other reason why the good doc does YouTube. If I don't do it because I enjoy it, I'm going to tell you right now, Doc's never gonna get any joy out of it. That's why I might put funds into like getting a new camera, or if I plan on doing some more vlogging, or I plan on upgrading my shit and really doing some things. That'll be the only time that I really put money into the channel, man. But I do appreciate the comment. That definitely makes sense, and I understand the reasoning as to why you might think so. But because I do so much during the daytime, whenever I get a chance to do a live stream and fuck with y'all, I enjoy that shit. That's more or less my downtime. You understand? YouTube is what I do in my downtime. It sounds funny because a lot of people use YouTube as a career. I'm just not at the level to be able to make it a career. So I use it as a therapeutic breakdown, just a place for me to come and vent, have a drink with my people, salute to my folk, and just have a dialogue with my people, man. And I enjoy every bit of it. Because without y'all, shit, what the fuck do I have? I mean, I'm just a regular nigga on YouTube. A regular Joe on YouTube. I should have said the M word, but that's just what it is, man. But yeah, that's Doc, man. My man Trucker said he had a chick trying to pin a baby on him in his broke days. Trust me, when I get money, I ain't telling none of y'all. Tell me, trust me, when I get paid, ain't nobody ever gonna know that. If I hit the lottery, Trump check, bitch, 2020. When I get my Trump check, I ain't tell. Well, actually, I lied. I did tell y'all I would tell y'all if I got it, but yeah. When I get my Trump check, 2020, I said y'all come holler at me. Y'all gonna see that boy smiling cheek to cheek, man. Tell you, that's just the way the game goes. But like I said, man, 18 in the building. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep this video up. This is going straight to Patreon. I'm just telling you right now. I appreciate y'all being here, guys. Y'all make sure y'all get the love. 18 in the building. If I don't at least have 18 likes right now, y'all fucking with me. Y'all just came here to hear me talk some shit. And y'all ain't even going to put a like on the video. At the very least, that's all I ask for. Make sure y'all caress, molest, and de-stress yourself all over that like button. It definitely wants it. It has to have it. Guys, if you want to support the channel, if you want to support me and my potential paternity test, because I'm going to have to take it. I think paternity test costs like $700, bro. You believe that shit? That shit expensive if you take it through the embassy. Man, if you're trying to like get that baby to the States or something, I think that's a $700 test. That shit expensive, bitch. Damn. All right, but if y'all want to support my potential paternity test, y'all feel free to do so. But of course, Doc is happy that you come through and spend a little bit of time with him today. This is just the real world, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the shit that we got to do what it is that we do. My man Trucker says, do y'all pay taxes on the money y'all make? We receive a what is it, 1092? Is that what it is? I think that's the form. I don't know the actual document, but in the mail, they'll send you a 1092. I think I get mine in email, but my people tell me anytime I get a Robert, shut up, man. The text. Yo, they'll be talking about my hashtag 2020 Trump check. Anyways, yeah, we get a 1092, I think. I think that's what it's called. But in my knowledge of it, it depends on how much you make. I think it depends on how much you make from the tube, if you're taxable or not. It's not as if, oh, yeah, if you make anything on the tube, you're taxed. Fucked up thing is, here's the fucked up part, and this is what I don't like about it. They send me my gross income. I'd be like, bitch, hold up, time out, back up, rewind. You mean to tell me this is X amount? They tell me how much I made gross on the tube, not what they took away from me off of the tube. They expect me to pay taxes on gross. Fuck out of here. I ain't paying taxes on gross. Y'all take about 50% of whatever we get from the tube anyways, right? And y'all expect me to pay taxes on gross? Fuck I look like? Do I look like I was born last night? Come on, man. How you go? Yeah, 1099. I thought it was 1092, something like that, bro. I gotta ask Jay. If Jay's in the chat, man, I know he get the same form. Anybody who makes YouTube videos, they send you a mail in the mail. I don't know if it's 10. Don't get me wrong on my numbers. You say 1099, I'm gonna take your word for it. But damn. Off of YouTube, John? Hell no, my money is not consistently over $1,000 off of YouTube. I will say that one. But anyways, do they have child support in the Philippines? Great question. The answer is hell no. Why you think all of these tubers out here creating babies and shit, most of them ain't paying for their child? I mean, to be honest with you, what can that lady actually do to you? Think about it. If you're in a completely different island, let's say you're in Cebu, but you got a chick pregnant in Masbate or the Luzon area, what's she gonna do? Try to find you in a whole nother area? Why do you think these deadbeat motherfuckers just island hot for that shit? That way they don't have to pay. It's not, even if you stayed in the same area with the young lady, I don't think that there's any child support either, bro. Why you think there's so many half-breeds running around here without fathers? No disrespect, but damn, let's keep it a whole buck. Why do you think I pride myself on not having any Dr. Mike TV offspring running around here and shit? You feel me? I pride myself on that because I know for a fact I'm not ready to be no father. I'm too damn selfish, all right? Me and the mean one, we've already talked about this shit. I'm too damn selfish right now. I want too much for me to be able to take care of somebody else, take care of another fucking child. You dig? I don't want that responsibility because Doc isn't ready. Now, I will say this. If I slip up and have a corona baby with the mean one during in this time right here, fuck it. I guess the good die got a baby coming. But most of the time, you got to be smart about the way you navigate and move. And that's why I pride myself on having that undefeated record. Y'all don't know. Doc be over there throwing elbows and shit, bitch. I'm good with it. You know, I'm slick with it. I've been in this game for a long time to know how to play it. Jay, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, fam. But yo, we've been at it like a crack addict for a long time, man. And that's what I pride myself on. You know, but I be damned. Man, I do not want to get into this conversation, man, but I'm going to fucking lay it on y'all thick. Everybody seems to have this preconceived notion about the way us as brothers handle our business in reference to kids and shit like that. Everybody seems to always have a say-so about the way that we handle our business as gentlemen, African-American gentlemen, and it's always us having these illegitimate motherfuckers running around here. Whoo, that is a topic of conversation for that ass, but we ain't going that far. Yep, John, you're right. I make no money on YouTube. I made 52 cents last year. But anyways, let me keep it a whole buck with y'all. Trucker Dub, your boy is definitely appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Jay. But you know your boy got the pull-out game like no other, man. I'm sorry. I've been doing this for a long time. But like I said, I laugh at people who allow what the fuck their lives up. You know, when you come into this game, man, you gotta come cold, man. You gotta practice with the condom first. let me tell y'all how this worked in case y'all pull out game is super weak, because y'all thought the doc had him a little illegitimate bald-headed baby running around here. To the fuck no, because I know what I'm doing. But let me school y'all on how y'all should do this. Granted, Doc is just who he is. How y'all deal with y'all shit, hey, do you. But this is what I do. Before I master the art of the pullout game, and because this video is not staying up, I will be as candid as I fucking want to be. All right. And y'all just gonna have to deal with it. All right. So before the Doc mastered the pullout game, I used to have to practice with the condom on. You understand? That's what you gotta do. You gotta practice with the condom on. You gotta understand your trigger point. You gotta understand that when that motherfucker is rushing to the tip of your dick, you know what time it is. Please, you got to know what time it is. So I used to practice with the condom on. There is one gentleman, I swear on everything I love, who somebody used to tell me this shit in the chat. Honestly, somebody used to open up and say, yo, I pull out even with a condom on. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to say the name of who it was because I generally don't know. But somebody used to say that in the chat, and I used to laugh at him because I used to do the exact same thing. That's my practice. But at the end of the day, he says, man, I ain't even trying to get nobody pregnant, so I practice pulling out even if I'm wearing one or not, you know? So if you practice with it on, I'll put it to you like this. Practice with it on before you try to do the shit on your own. I'll tell you right now, I went, let me see, no cap, 10 years. Between the time before I got to the Philippines, time I actually got there, to the time at anti-gravity, you told me that? Because I don't know if you remember, man, if you said it in the chat or not, but somebody said that shit. I thought it was hilarious. Trucker, man, I appreciate you, bro, for the test. I appreciate it. But yo, that's just what we do, man. You got to practice with it on. I'm telling you, because the time's going to come. Figuratively and literally, the time is going to come wherein you're going to have to make some serious drastic decisions. Now, it was 10 years before I even trusted myself without one, bro. It was 10 years. And I'm not talking about 10 years from my time in the Philippines. I'm talking about 10 years, including time prior before, from the time that I actually started being sexually active up until about 10 years after that. I can honestly tell you, I did not go without one, ladies and gentlemen. All the time, I had one on. And the reason why I did that was because I didn't trust myself. I had no trust in me. I had no faith in myself that when it came down to the wire and we had two seconds on the shot clock and I just had to catch and shoot, I had no trust in myself that I was going to clutch, make that basket, okay? I had no faith in myself. So it took me a long time to trust myself because I told myself, bruh, if I do have one, I can't run from it. All right. I can't be like what these other motherfuckers would be. I can't do that because I've seen guys brag about the fact that they have kids that they don't take care of. I've seen guys talk about it. Yeah, man, I got a kid in the zone. I got a kid here. I got a kid there, and whatever. And all of a sudden, it's like a bragging point. But you think about it and you ask yourself, yo, man, what are you doing for your kid, or what's really going on? But yet and still, for a fact, he ain't taking care of his kid because he wants to sit there and have the bachelor lifestyle. He wants to be a player for life. So he's over here kicking and getting all the ass he could possibly get, while that man over there left this chick in a country by herself, nobody there to take care of the baby. And I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, what in the world are we doing now? What are we doing? And yo, Trucker, I agree with you, man. Some girls, they can't make it. Some of them remove them parts so that they ain't got to worry about kids. And then those are probably the girls that you need to mess with. But you have to realize in the Philippines, it's a completely different story. My gentlemen know this. My gentlemen know this 100%. In the Philippines, there is no reproductive. There is no teaching these young ladies about unprotected sex, anything like that. So I can honestly tell you the truth. I can tell you the truth because I don't plan on keeping this video up anyways. But you guys understand that when you're dealing with Filipina girls, most of them won't ask you to put on a condom at all. Matter of fact, I think they will look at you sideways if you do decide to put on a condom. But let me tell you what's scarier than all of that shit. These are the girls that operate under false notions and pre-assumptions about shit. These are not your girls in the bar now. These aren't your bar girls and shit like that. The bar girls are very, very educated on using condoms. I can honestly tell you that if you ask them about condoms and shit like that, oh, they already packing. They got them in their purses. They're ready to go because they know for a fact, because of the lifestyle that they lead, the high volume or turnover rate that many of them do have. Shout out to my boy Quint Willis. I see you in the building, bro. Doc, staying safe. Yo, stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. But back to the business at hand. They know that the high volume or turnover rate, figuratively and literally turning them over, that they need to protect themselves. But the girls that are dealing with guys that are foreigners who might be banging out 20, 30 chicks, they don't know any difference about wearing a condom with this guy, because although that guy may be only one of one, she doesn't know that she's number 29 of 30. Let me say that out loud, bro. Let me say that one more time. Although for her, you're one of one. Although for her, you're probably the only guy she's fucking with, only guy she's probably ever fucked with. Maybe she had a past boyfriend. For her and her number, she might be one of 30, one of fucking 50. Who knows? Because a lot of guys come to the country to do their thug thizzle. And I'm not mad at you for doing it. I just say practice safely, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, you got to protect yourself at all times. That's all the doc's going to say. Shout out to the homie Edward Crandell, man. He said, speaking of babies, did you ever pick a winner of the Corona baby name in the contest? Edward Crandell, I've been going through through that video. Matter of fact, I was giving everybody a fair chance to come up with their own names. But let me check and see what names I actually liked. Shout out to my boy Kurt. What's good with you, bro? I gotta check it out later, man. I didn't actually come up with a name for the winner. What I was going to do was I was gonna make a video discussing the names and the creativity behind all of the names and shit. I was gonna give that a chance. I was just waiting for everybody to give me their best names before I actually did the video. So We might do that soon enough. COVID Bryant was a good one. Rain Man, I know that was yours. You're gonna pick your own damn name. We know that. But granted, we was having fun, man, and I definitely will go back through it, and we might make a video on that. Shit, I ain't got nothing else better to do, right? I don't know exactly what I plan on naming my Corona baby, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to express the truth behind, you know, pregnancies in the Philippines and how that shit really works, man. Because at the end of the day, these women are they're the least educated on that aspect of life. Trust me, they will look at you crazy if you put one on. Tell me what kind of sense that makes, man. I've never had somebody look at me sideways like I'm crazy because I choose to put one on. She'll look at you and be like, yo, what you doing? She'll look at you and be like, yo, what's this for? Like, shit, I don't want to have kids. I told y'all that story one time about how I had to sneak a condom on, right? Press 1 if you remember that story. Press 2 if you want to hear it. Press 1 if you don't want to hear it. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, take that back. Press 1 if you want to hear the story about the time I had to sneak a condom on. That shit was tough. That was tough, man. My man Trucker Dub says you win some, you lose some, but as long as you don't catch the, yeah, you live to pull out another day, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with that one. I agree with that one. Y'all crazy. Okay, I did say 2, right? If y'all wanted to hear the story. All right, bet. So let me, I know, basically it's a yes. Anti-gravity, remember that story? That was a live stream from like a minute ago. That might have been a 2018 joint right there. But let me tell you the story about the time I had to sneak a condom on. This shit was hard as fuck. This is the true dexterity of the good dog right there. All right, yeah, I fucked up. I meant to say 1, but I said 2. But we're gonna tell the story anyways, because again, this video will not last long. It'll be up today, going tomorrow. So actually, it'll be going once it processes. So I'm gonna try to remember the story verbatim because that was a long time ago. But let me tell you how this happened. So I was dealing with this one young lady, sweet girl. You know, I liked her. And at this time, I wasn't comfortable playing the game without one. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't comfortable going into the game without my helmet on. Okay, Doc was afraid of concussions and shit. You know, bouncing around on the walls and shit. I wasn't ready. Okay, so the girl, after we did it a couple times, she sent me a text message and she said, yo, the next time we do it, I don't want to use one. That's what she said to me. Right? That's what she said to me. Yeah, Brain Man, I did see Jay's video on that one. That shit was crazy. Like some R. Kelly shit. Anyways, so she texted me. She was like, yo, I don't like how condoms feel when it dries up. Shit stick to the walls. Shit hurt. She was just being honest. And I understood why she said that, because when that shit dries out, man, it's tough. It shit sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So I said, okay, we'll do that. But yet and still, I wasn't ready. Jay and Cookie, what's going on? What's going on, Jay? All right, so anyway, aside from the fact I didn't want to catch the clap either, I had to put it on. I said, yo, I told her okay, just so I could see her again, right? That's all I did. Just so I could see her again. I said, okay, but I had already planned on doing it. So Doc had to figure out how in the fuck he was going to do this shit, because this is hard. I've never tried this before. This was one of those death-defying attempts that I've never tried a day in my life. So I'm sitting here, and what I did, right, is Doc is a, okay, here's the truth. Because I love being honest with y'all, I'll tell you the good Doc's game. I'm going to let y'all in. Jay, it has been a long time, bro. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret about the good Doc. The good Doc is a hell of a kisser, okay? No homo. I don't need y'all to react, gentlemen. I'm just saying that out loud. Doc is a hell of a kisser. You can ask the mean one. She knows that the best thing about my game is I can kiss very well. And what I do, right? This is what I used to do. This is what when I was scared that a girl was going to say no, or she was going to try to change her mind about smashing, what I used to do, right, is I used to kiss to distract them. So while I'm taking 2 or 3 seconds to kiss and, you know, feel like I'm making out, I'm undoing the bra. I'm undressing this bitch quick. That way, by the time I finish kissing, I'm already ready to slide in. That was my game. Still is to the day that I die. That's how the good die gets down. I don't know how y'all get down, but that's me. That's just me. And it works. It works 99.9% of the time. Okay. So that was my game. So I figured the same rules could apply in this particular situation. So what I did, right, is I was kissing to distract her because the lights were low. So it's not like she could see anything. So you kiss to distract them. So while y'all are undressing and shit, what you would do is, as long as she's not paying attention to your hand, you gotta bite the bitch off to open it, slide that little shit, right, man. I don't get that far. Let's not go that far. But basically, what I had to do, right, is while I'm kissing, I gotta try to bite the shit off. Actually, you know what I did? I was smart enough to bite the thing open first. So all I could do was just slide it through that side pocket. That's what I was doing. Ain't nobody say nothing. But anyway, y'all fucking me up. Y'all fucking up the story, man. Shut up. Fuck y'all. Anyways, so back to the topic at hand. I was not kissing that. I just said I was a great kisser. I never said where I was kissing. I'm gonna leave that one to the imagination. We ain't gonna get too candid in this bitch. Okay. So what happened was I had already opened it so that all I had to do was slide it through that little side pocket and basically find a way to slide it on with one hand. Bruh. So while I'm doing all this kissing and shit, you know, doing my thing. Lay it down. You know how the game goes. Come on, man. Don't make me get into too much detail, but laid it down. And by the time I finished kissing and I was ready to slide in, I had already had the thing going. So I'm over here with one hand trying to fucking figuring out what side the little the little thing was. Fuck. Yeah, man, still in the Philippines. I'm trying to figure out what side the little nipple was, you know, because you know how you slide on the condom, man. You got to make sure the little part is on the outside, little nipple part. You got to pinch it and you got to slide it down. Usually, the putting on the condom process is a 2-hand process, okay? But Doc had to do this shit with one hand, and the shit was hard. Figuratively and literally, the shit was difficult. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what side it needs to be on while I'm trying to just slide that bitch down quick as fuck. Reggie, Doc was hurting himself, bitch. I was sweating before I even got in, bro. It was hard because the thing is, while I'm trying to kiss, I'm trying to slide this thing on, and as I can't get the shit on, I gotta keep kissing. Now I'm about to get dry mouth in this bitch. You understand? All that kissing this shit. Eventually, she gonna ask me, "Okay, motherfuckers, we gonna do something? Or you just go kiss on me all damn day." Again, kissing gets the party started, man. It ain't gonna keep the shit going. Okay, so that's why the doc was sitting there struggling for about a good 2 minutes or so to try to find out what side was right and slide it on. So the minute I slide it on and I slide in, I tell you, I shit you not. The minute that I slid in, let me tell you what happened. This bitch looked at me in the face and said, "Oh, you motherfucker." And she pushed me off of her. Like she used both hands. She said, "Fuck this." What? And she said, "Is that what I think it is?" Yes, we do need to make sure our condoms aren't expired. Thank you, Larnie. Anyway, so the bitch pushed me off of her. She's like, "Yo." She's like, "What is this shit?" And I'm like, "What you think it is?" She was pissed. And I think the reason she was mad that I put it on was because A, she thought I didn't trust her. B, she thought that she was thinking that I thought she may have been nasty or some shit. That was kind of her thoughts. Like, yo, I never used these before. I've never had any man put them on with me before or some shit. Even though now that I think about it, bitch, you might have been nasty. But in hindsight, she was mad at me because she thought that I didn't trust her to be clean. Now, bruh, I shit you not. Dude, I shit you not. I left that room with a hard one, man. Bruh, she was not down for she was not down for the action, man. I couldn't do it. I told her I couldn't do it. She won't game for it. So the doc had to just let that one go, man. It was the worst day of my life, man. I ain't gonna front. That shit sucked. It was bad because, first of all, I wasted a condom. I was pissed because them shits ain't cheating. Them shits ain't cheap. I tried, man. I fucked up. I know. I was still young. I was still relatively in my younger years when I tried to attempt this one. So it happened the way that it did. As I got older, the rules never changed. The rules never changed, man. I think honestly, I was in a relationship with my young lady for a hot minute before I even chose to make that move. You understand? So same rules applied. And again, it has nothing to do with the girls. I mean, it had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with me not trusting her, and everything to do with me not trusting me. I'll tell you the truth, man. I was not in the mood to have no kids. None. Not even close, man. Rain Man, if you gotta ask, you're in the wrong business, my brother. We are in the wrong business. Y'all like to fuck with me and think the dot coming up short, but let me tell y'all the truth. We don't play them games, man, because we them boys. Matter of fact, they don't even sell magnums in the Philippines. So when they run out, man, you gotta make some crucial decisions, my friend. Let's say you bring a whole box with you. You're gonna have to make some crucial fucking decisions when them shits run out. Not unless you pack in some serious heat. Not unless you've double, triple, quadruple box. Just you in a position when you run out, man. Trucker, you think I went to the bar for that? Nah. I had to wallow in my own shame, bro. Trucker, you fucking with me, see? Everybody think Doc coming up short, but y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all. I want to tell y'all the truth, man. I think I got a sex tape out there somewhere, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm revealing it because at the end of the day, nobody gonna see this video. It's a rare rap. Nah, not that. I believe I actually got a sex tape out there. I do. Lordy, you're fine, baby. You'll be all right. You understand that the lingo that us gentlemen talk about, it ain't enough to hurt you. My man Reggie says, Doc, what is it about Filipinas? It's like they actually get an attitude when you use condoms. They say it is something wrong with you. Right. They do. They look at you like you're wilding. Like, yo, how dare you use a condom with me? How dare you do this with me? Like, bitch, why you mad for? I'm doing this for our protection. Do you want a child or some shit? Now, sometimes you might have those that are trying to like slide in and get you fucked up, but it's very rare. But the attitude that you get for chicks that constantly cry about why you want to do this or why you want to wear this, come on, man. I said, bitch, I'm doing it for our protection. But you want to sit there and look at Doc like he done lost his mind, but shit crazy, man. Shit wild, and it's wild in this business, man. Reggie, yeah, I would never in a million years get my shit in the condoms, man. I mean, everybody condoms in the Philippines, man. I'm telling you, but once them magnums run out, my dude, you in a whole heap of trouble because now you got to make a fucking decision. Now you got to make a decision. Either you go raw or you go without. And that's the truth. Either you go raw or you go without. When I say go without, that means go without getting something. That's a tough decision for any man to make. But you got to understand, man, that's just the way the game's going. That's just the way the game's going, man. Robert Morris, man. Yeah, I think I do have one, bro. I've something tells me that low key got the it's not funny, but it's true, man. I think your boy, I gotta figure out if it's true or not. They do choke the circulation out your shit, bro. That shit hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts like hell. But I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all, man. Doc might have a sex tape somewhere. I'm gonna throw that out there. The reason why I'm putting that energy out there in the atmosphere is because if you find it, or you see and or hear about it, just know where you heard it first. Just know where you heard it first. See, and here's the weird part. Here's the weird fucking part. Because although here's the weirdest, not so gayest, but gayest shit that I could ever tell you. Okay? Here's the weird part. There is something about us gentlemen wherein, granted, even if you don't want to see the video, you're going to watch the video for two reasons. Number one, you're going to watch the video because you want to see how bad she is. And number two, now this is low key. You can fucking sit there and lie to me if you want to, but y'all can't lie to me on this one. Number two, you want to see if I'm bigger than you or you're bigger than me. And I'm not playing either. Y'all think I'm joking. That's the only two reasons why people would watch my tape, to see who I'm fucking and to see if y'all bigger than me or if I'm bigger than y'all. Y'all think Doc, don't think Doc coming up short, man. I'm telling y'all want to play this game. Y'all want to play this game. We could play that game. Oh, I like Russian roulette, boy. That's my shit. My man Raymond says Joseph in Metro Manila was in porn videos. He gave the site. I looked up little kid in porn and could not stop laughing when I heard his voice on the video. Who's Joseph? I don't know who that is, bro. 010, what's good with you, bro? Yes, Filipinos are very offended if you choose to offer or to use condoms. They're really upset about it. It sucks, man. It really does suck. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Better buy stock in Gucci if you want to get paid, bro. Robert Morris, it's a hella pause, man. It's a hella pause, but don't think I'm lying though. Don't play me. Don't let this shit in my sippy cup fool you. I know exactly how the game go. I told you what the number one reason was, right? Y'all just want to see who it is. Y'all be like, who this girl? Let me see if Doc pulling him like he claim he is. That's number one, and that's something we can all agree on. The second one, though, don't play me. You would never have to admit to it out loud. I would never expect you to. So do not. I'm fucking with y'all because it's funny. But let's be honest. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. But the first one is legit, though. The first one is legit. Y'all think I'm joking. The first one, 100. The second one, that's a toss-up. But sometimes, man, it's a big pause, bro. Throw number two out there. See, but hold up, time out though. See, here's the realness though, and I'm fucking with y'all. I'm trolling my people. Y'all shit, come on, man. Y'all was fucking with me all last live stream. Y'all think I'm about to give y'all that work today? Who the fuck you think you playing with? Anyways, this is the truth though. The first one is 100% facts. Everybody want to see who I'm knocking down because they be like, I want to see if Doc getting them like he's supposed to. There you go, Robert. That's truth. Okay, that's the best way to put it. My wording, absolutely wrong. 2 is to see if number 1 was putting in that work. There you go. I got you. That's right. Granted, no comparison needed. But yo, this is how we do what we do when we're doing it. It's our new norm, man. It's just whenever you hear about somebody saying they got one, whenever you hear about somebody who has one, and I'm telling you right now, it wasn't no professional vid because Doc is a very, very tamed individual. I keep all my shit to myself. I'm a very personal, private person. That's why if this shit ever comes out, it might make my YouTube career, yo, straight up. Now that I think about it, shit, I might pull a Kim Kardashian and just start fucking getting it on y'all. Y'all think I'm playing too. Trigger, you dumb, man, but you're right though. They probably is on that taste the rainbow Skittles shit. Shit. Yeah, y'all know. Definitely some Fruity Pebbles, man. Them Fruit Loops, bro. Shit, wow. But yo, no doubt, everybody's gonna want to check and see who the good Doc knocking down. That's why y'all would watch the video. I was fucking with y'all on the second one, but the first one is facts. They'd be like, Doc, all that shit you talking, you over here dealing with a chunky one. Come on, man. We thought you was better than that. I know y'all got that. Trucker, I'm trying, but I think one might have slid through the cracks somewhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was one of my best works. Don't get me wrong, I have to admit it was one of my best works. So if it does come out, I ain't crying. So if it does come out, just know that it was one of my best ones. I always told myself, man, I want to create my own porn site, but I'm just not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I think I make a hella porn star though. My only problem is, man, I can't come on cue. To be honest. There was this dude, right? I was listening to this dude. He was talking about making videos and shit. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But he was talking about how like the director be in the background counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 before you're supposed to, perform your action and shit. I'm like, damn. I said, motherfucker, you gotta come on cue. I said, nigga, that's too much pressure for me. Facts. That is way too much pressure for the doc, man. He is not cut out for that business, man. For sure. Anti-gravity. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all, man. We always think we look better than we do, man. Then we watch the playback of the tape and you be like, oh, hell no. That's what I look like when I'm doing it. That's what I look like. Okay. My bad. I'm back like I never left, people. Nah. Yeah, I was bad. My bad, G. I was talking too much. I gotta get it back. Let me slow my roll just a little bit. But yeah. Yo, Robert, that's exactly how I felt. They be counting down to your shit. You like, I'm not ready yet. The pressure, man. The pressure of being in the business, man. I'm not ready for that shit, man. Not ready for it. Yeah. Anything, I promise you, bro. If there's one thing that I notice about myself and everybody else, you always think you look cooler than you do until you watch the playback, and that shit just looks horrible. you be sitting there looking like, damn, did I really make that face? I think that's what really gets me the most, when you start making them fucking porn faces. Oh, everybody porn face ain't pretty. Oh man. American in the world. What's going on, man? You had a different opinion of your porn take, but that's cool. Like I said, we all had aspiring dreams to one day be in the industry, but unfortunately, That ain't for everybody, and that includes yours truly, man. Jesus, didn't come out that right. Didn't come out right. We all thought we do what we do. SML, what's good with you, bro? My bad. Let me go back. I gotta read comments that I missed. SML, it probably would like your ass in place too. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up. Yeah, Jay, I'm in the Philippines, bro. That's where I'm claiming to be. But yeah, man, this is the truth, man. We all have our reasons for doing what we do, guys. I know. But like I said, man, anything that I have with my face on it, shit, I'm getting rid of that. Get rid of yours too, man. I think I got a reputation to maintain. I mean, Doc isn't known for being that type of guy, so I need to go ahead and get rid of that. You know, shit, I ain't a professional. I just do my thing from time to time, man. Anti-gravity, hell yeah, them position is uncomfortable, man. It ain't like your standard shit. You on top, you on the bottom from behind. Standard. Motherfucker want a leg behind the head. Somebody wants somebody standing on the wall doing that Karma Sutra shit, man. Like, come on, man. And the funny thing is, when the camera's rolling, you think you slick, and your ass ain't stretched before you try to attempt some of these shits, man. So you over there pulling a muscle and shit, and then your balls, that shit gonna have you fucked up for a couple days. I don't know if you guys have ever had a groin injury where you pulled the muscle or whatever it may be, you pulled something. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all. That is the worst feeling in the world because that shit takes the longest time to heal. Gotta understand that is a body part that y'all don't work the most. So when you pull a groin muscle, bruh, it's a wrap. It's a whole wrap. A wrap. But yeah, man. Yeah, my porn industry life was was definitely that shit was over before it started, man. Nah, I'm not gonna have any tapes, man. I'm good. I think Doc has been pretty good about keeping this shit under lock and key. Most of them don't even exist. Everybody likes to think that they was putting in work. I keep my business out the limelight, man. Anti-gravity, you ain't never lied, man. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it standard. I'm telling you, all that extra shit gonna make you pull something. You think you slick. You trying to be fancy and shit because the camera's rolling. You trying to show off like you trying to show off for the gram. That Instagram shit gonna hurt yourself. Trust me, if you ain't stretched, you are gonna hurt yourself. How many Japanese babies in the Philippines? The the Chinese Philippine community is a whole lot larger than the Japanese Philippine community, but yeah, I would have to say that see, Japanese Filipino, even Korean Filipino, it's like that's a good question, man, but it's nowhere near compared to the Chinese Philippine community. They got a couple of them, but probably not as much as you would think. Larnie, of course you can't relate. Let's keep it that way. Bruh. Oh, straight Japanese girls. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I thought you were talking about mixed. Straight? Not as many as Korean, not as many as Chinese. Damn, I can honestly tell you, I haven't come across too many Japanese women in the Philippines. Can't say that I have. Is that Jithan Raj? What's going on, bro? I appreciate y'all being a part of the team. Appreciate y'all being here, man. But yeah, I can't really call this straight Japanese girls. Not more than Chinese, not more than Korea for sure. But yeah, that is the life that we live out here. Guys, I just want to see if any of y'all have any more questions to ask the good doc before I go out. I've already went on my own spiel, said what I had to say. But yeah, we ain't about to do we ain't about to go any deeper into the story than I already have. Korean and Korean. That's your variety, bro. Korean and Korean, because they've taken over the country. Indian in Davao, but most of them stick to their own. I thought about dating an Indian girl once. I thought that would have been an awesome, change of pace. I thought it would have been, but a lot of them stick to their own because there's a large collective in Davao City, so a lot of them kind of date within their own community. So some of them do be hella cute though, but I've never really made an attempt at that. I don't know. But anywho, I'm just here to sit back, relax, and see if you guys have any questions. I'll probably put on for sure. I think that's the way I like to think. But yeah, man, I'm here to answer any questions, man, before I cut out. You guys have anything you want to ask the doc before I decide to remove the video? By all means, please ask me before I go through. Did this man ask me dots or feathers? You got to be more specific in reference to what, trucker? You got to be more specific because I'm going to make you say it, bruh. I'm definitely going to make you say it. But y'all ask me anything you want, man, before I get the hell out of here. But like I said, man, I appreciate all of y'all being here, man. I see John Doe, of course, my man, Anti-Gravity, bro. I ain't heard from you in a hot minute. My boy Charles was here earlier, Trucker Dub in the building. Of course, my man Robert Morris, all the kinfolk from back in the day. Appreciate y'all being here, staying solid. Shout out to my boy A-Dub. He ain't in the building, Reginald Graham. But we're going to shout him out anyways because he part of the squad. 010, man. Rain, man, I see you guys, man. Just shouting you out. I'm going to give y'all a chance to ask you questions. I'm just getting through it now. My man Jay. Of course, my man, Black American Expat Jay, what's good with you, man? Appreciate the support, fam. Appreciate the love. Of course, appreciate all of my folk who come through and show some love to the doc. My man, Kurt in the building. Appreciate y'all being here. Larnie, of course, baby. Thank you for being here. Of course, the homie Trucker Dub. Y'all know what's good. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being here. If y'all got any questions, my man, Eddie Jackson, man, what's good with you, bro? Scratching the surface, man. I'm still in the building, and I'm mad I didn't holler at y'all earlier when I needed to. My man Daniel Tanner, appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, if I miss your name, just leave it down at the bottom. I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I got you. My boy Mr. Smith. All right, bet. So now I'm just waiting for the questions before I go on about my business. I would knock down some Indian chicks, bro. Y'all think I'm playing. Indians from India. I would. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Kurt, those are questions that we cannot answer. That's like admitting like shit, man. That's like snitching on yourself, bruh. Can't do that one. Next question. Anti-gravity, man. As long as you stay safe, bruh, you good. Eddie Jackson, how often? To be honest with you, man, I think that's a great question. You say how often do they get sprung off the smash? I mean, actually, let me let you detail that for me before I answer it. Because if I'm thinking the way I think you're meaning it, I would definitely need to get the skinny on the actual. What do you mean in that particular reference? I need to get some context behind that one. That man over there trying to get me to snitch on myself. Trucker, you watch way too much porn, bro. Let Kurt be Kurt, man. But yo, my man Eddie, bro, you got to be more specific on that topic so I can elaborate on it, because I feel like I know. I'm just not sure if I want to answer it before I know exactly what you mean by what you say. But how often do they get sprung? If I'm reading into that correctly, I'll put it to you like this. It's not as often as you think, because Like I tell all of my fellow foreigners in general, right? Trucker, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm saying, if that's the truth, let me explain it to you, because it might be. Kurt, you are really gonna try to get me to answer that question, man. add a couple of more zeros and then we talk. Here's the truth. All right. Let me knock it out for y'all. Okay. So here's how I like to view it, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not as often as you think, and the reason why I say that is because when you're dealing with foreigners, and I said this in a video before, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be bigger than the average local. Okay, let's focus on that for a second, because a lot of y'all think that if you put it down and you put in that work, it's going to be all over you. Sometimes it's quite the opposite. And the reason why I say that is, if you packing, and I'm not trying to be on no homo shit right now, but if you packing and you got it like that, a lot of these girls ain't ready for that shit the first time around. Okay, let's keep it real with one another. They're not ready for that. So you over here thinking that you tearing it down and you just damn near doing everything you got to do to like try to prove yourself. She may never want to see you again because you did too damn much. You understand? So with what you have, you got to understand that you're going to be bigger than the average. So it might be harder for her to take what you got in reference to what a local has. So you might not want to go as hard as you think you need to go in the beginning if you're trying to get them attached to you like that. But to be honest with you, Filipinas, and this is my truth. Don't know if this means anything to y'all, but let me keep it real from my perspective. Filipinas aren't really attracted to how well you fuck. That's more of a Western thing. Filipinas would rather you fuck their minds. You understand? If you treat them good, they'll probably be more hooked on you from the fact of how you treat them rather than how well you fuck them. That's a bonus. That's the best way for me to put it. That's more or less a bonus than it is like the overall context of the relationship. You understand? Like, don't get me wrong, knocking it out. If you want to keep them sprung, I think you got to fuck with their heads more than you fuck with, that body. I'm just being real. Just keeping it real, man. You said in the Philippines, there are a lot of different women from different places all over the world. True. She gonna Trucker, she gonna take it. I'm not gonna say she not. But if you looking to get them sprung, you gotta fuck with that head first. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Gotta get that mind first. Fuck that mind, I promise you. You got that. You dig? Just have faith in that one. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm gonna give you guys another 8 minutes or so. That'll put me at about the hour 30-minute mark. Then I'm gonna go on about my business. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, in reference to this whole YouTube fame shit, in reference to how we choose to navigate and get down in this bitch, it comes with the territory to have people coming at you as if you done made it because you made a couple of videos that some people watched and put a like on. That's just the truth. Some of them might hit you with that, oh, you got me pregnant bullshit. Now, is it true? 9 times out of 10, probably not. But if somebody been looking for you for a hot minute and you make YouTube videos and you tell everybody where you are in these videos and you're actually in those particular locations in those videos, don't expect they won't come looking for you. Don't expect that they won't come seeking for that shit. John, you're right, man. You gotta know the culture if you're gonna play with that mind. That's true. That's not something I learned overnight, guys. That is not something that I learned overnight. I definitely had to figure out how that works. My adaptation in the Philippines took a while. Because the thing about, here's the thing, and I'm gonna leave you with this nugget of information because this is something you should know. This is something I shouldn't have to tell you, but let me drop a jewel before I leave. If there's one thing that I noticed about Filipinas and dealing with them, you got to know what's important to that chick. Trust me, know what's important to her. And once you figure that out, trust me, it's game over. Because I'm telling you, if you play your cards right, you're gonna get it, and it's gonna be yours forever. Let me explain to you. If family is what's the most important to her, figure out if her friendships and stuff are most important to her, like friends and family. Getting good with the friends and family. Let's be real. Getting good with the friends and family. If her friends are cool, be cool with them. Like joke with them, laugh with them, because you're gonna need somebody to vouch for you. You're gonna need somebody to say, okay, this guy is a good guy. I like him. I'm not saying bullshit your way in, because that's kind of fucked up. I mean, I want you to be genuine in how you approach the situation at all times. Be genuine, but ultimately, if you know what's important to her, I promise you, you'll get that girl every time. Because it's not going to always be the same thing, guys. It's not going to always be the same. Some girl may feel like family is important to her. Like maybe she has a relative that is like her everything. Like maybe she's genuinely like Lola or her Lolo, or her grandmother is like her everything. If her grandmother is her everything and grandma likes you, boy, you have no idea the doors that opens. But again, like I said, it depends on the young lady. You just got to find out what's important to her. Once you find out what's important to her, I give you my word, you'll have her. Again, I want you to be genuine and sincere with your approach with a woman. I don't expect everybody to have the best intentions, but yeah. First few times she had to straight after her body adjusted, she drained the hell out of me. As a male, that's what it takes, man. Like I said, the first few times, it ain't gonna always be great. It takes an adjustment. But once they adjust, it's a wrap. That's what I will say. You're right. You gotta adjust. Eddie, that's the best answer I could give him, bro. My man Black Torch, what's good with you, man? Life in lockdown is cool. I'm not really tripping. I was never really see, I tell people this all the time, but people don't understand when I say what I say, when I say it. In the Philippines, you develop a lifestyle choice. You develop, like, once you live here, like live here, you put a lot of time in here. You're not really so worried about going out all the time. Number one, it's always hot here. Number one, you're always sweating. It's hot as shit. So you're not going to always be wanting to go out all the time. So life in quarantine, Philippine wise, it's light work, man, because I spend a lot of my time indoors anyways, underneath the aircon, watching Netflix, my young lady cook up something real good, and I'm good to go. But everybody feel like they got to be out. You know how much money you save during quarantine times? Damn, unless you order out and you order online shit, I'm telling you, man, you save a lot of money. So that's what life in quarantine is for me, man. Saving, trying to find ways to be productive, YouTube videos, YouTube live streams a little bit longer than a lot, but I try not to oversaturate myself with too many damn videos and stuff, because that shit gets boring, or too many live streams. Because granted, even though most of us ain't doing nothing, I don't want to feel like when quarantine is over and y'all go back to business, that I feel like I still got to keep coming on every damn night or some shit. That shit get played quick, very quick. It is strong in the Philippines, bro. It truly is. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. But play your role, man. Everybody has a role to play. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody got a role to play. You do your part. I promise you, your woman will do hers. If you want to make it balanced, she got to make sure she putting in just as much work as you. A little bit more. If you feel like you want it to tip in your favor. But yeah. That has been the Good Docs Rant, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this show, because the playback will probably be non-existent after we go off air. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great show. I appreciate everybody who showed up. Appreciate everybody who decided to give the Good Doc a chance. I pray that my likes are up, because if they not, I'm gonna be mad. Matter of fact, let me go to the tube right now. I gotta go to the tube and see what my like to dislike count is, because I'm gonna be mad if I put in all this work and y'all bitches ain't even come through clutch for the homie. Yeah, 21's good enough. I see we got 21 likes, no dislikes. I can fuck with that. Again, I'm not picky. Robert Morris, you know damn well it's about to be deleted. delete, 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 delete. Trust me, I don't keep these videos up anymore. Shoot, I think my best content come when I delete them anyways. So, like I said, man, you enjoy it in the moment, but I promise you, once it's over, said and done with, say bye-bye to the video. Because at the end of the day, if you can't join the good doc when the magic is happening, you just miss out. I doubt I'll ever put out a video that I'll keep going for a long time. I mean, if me and Jay do a link up or something, matter of fact, if me and Jay do link up and we do a video, I might let that one stay on. But other than that, shit, I'm getting rid of all these videos, man, because I don't see no purpose in keeping them around. Not unless I'm trying to expose myself. Robert, you know damn well when did you see how this video started out? Do you see how this video started out? Ain't no way in this world I'm keeping this up. Come on, man. Gotta love it. We do get ignorant. I credit you and the boy Trucker Dub for that one. If A-Dub was in the building, I give him that credit too. Anti-Gravity, go ahead and shoot before the doc go ahead and calls it a night. Or a day for myself and a night for y'all. Give everybody a fair chance to ask one question if they want to. If you don't, you can feel free to get the fuck up out of here. I'm not going to keep y'all on. All right. And for those that be in the background lurking, hold on. Let me, Anti-Gravity, before I get to your question, man. For those that be in the background lurking, thank you. I don't know what y'all be doing back there, though. Where y'all can't comment, where y'all can't say shit. I mean, damn. I mean, I feel a little weirded out that there'd be too many. There'd be like, and I'm like right now with 16, but I'd be damned if 16 people be in the background ain't saying shit to the doc, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like, bro, it's a little creepy when there are too many people in the background. You don't know who watching. Thank God for small channels, man. If I had 100 eyes looking, yo, straight up, if I had 100 eyes on me, I'd be like, who the fuck is the other 90 plus people? There'd be like 10 people in the chat, right? There'd be 90 other people in the background lurking. I mean, damn. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. A like is a like, a view is a view. So, Don Ridgeway, much love to you, bro. I appreciate you. You ain't got to, I mean, you don't have to say shit to me. I mean, it would be nice for you to say hi so I can at least shout you back out. And I kind of feel like there'd be some eyes back there that ain't got the best interest, that ain't got the doc's best interest at heart. There'd be some low-key motherfuckers in the background looking that don't like your boy. And that's cool. That's dope. I mean, I understand that. I ain't great. The Blasian Filipinas, probably in Angeles City, bro. That's where you find most Blasian girls. Be honest with you. Angeles City. All them dudes be knocking out them girls and leaving them half-breeds out there. You probably find them mostly in Angeles. But anyways, that's a question. You asked, I'm going to give you my truthful answer. I think Angeles City is where you find us. But, yo, Robert, you know how the good dog gets down. If y'all say, what's up, hi, fuck your black ass, something, at least so I know you're there. You know, it should be wild. And I'll do the rest. Doc could do his part. Believe that. I'll do my part. But somebody being in the background lurking, man, that shit make me feel uncomfortable a little bit, don't it? Like, yo, man, who the fuck watching me? Like, because I don't know my audience. I know my normal crew. Of course, my boy SML, you know, my man, Anti-Gravity, whenever he make it through. Of course, Trucker Dub, he's consistent. That's my brother from my hometown. Shout out to the Fatalville. Alaskan Whiskey, of course, John Doe, and those people. I know my norms, right? I know my normal people. But the ones that be in the background though, lurking, that shit make you uncomfortable. Like, yo, say something. Say hi, bitch. Damn. Let me know that you're there. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, good question. Shaky Warrior. Difference between Blasians and girls that are morena. Blasians are mixed with black, whether it be African or African American, and Filipino or Asian race, any Asian race, Japanese, Korean, whatever it may be, Morenas are simply dark-skinned Filipinas. They're not mixed with anything. They might have the Aida tribal blood within them that create this darker skin tone, but for the most part, they're only Filipina or Filipino. But anybody that is considered Blasian, they're black and Asian. That's the mix of the word Blasian, black and Asian. And that's just in case y'all didn't know that. But yeah, that's it. Don, you good, bro. Don't worry about it. Oh shit, did I answer my boy's question? You asked me where the Blasians be at. Somebody asked about dark-skinned Filipinos. Ain't that a shame when you find them when they're married, boy? The married ones always get it. They always make life interesting. But anyways, that's the Good Doc Show, ladies and gentlemen. The 18 of you who chose to stick it out this far, thank you. Shit, I appreciate y'all. Let me take a moment to express my gratitude, express my appreciation to the people who choose to support me in the background. If you're really a real one, and y'all be in the background chilling, I have no problem with that. If y'all really fuck with me and y'all like me, and all you do is put a like on the video, shit, y'all have done your job for the day. You don't need to say shit to me. But at the very least, if you want to get at the Good Doc, say, yo, hi, man. Just say hi. Just participate in the chat. Say, what's up? I'll respond back, yo. Don't get me wrong. Doc could do his part. All right? Doc could do his part. I just need y'all to show me that you hear it. I'll shout your name out, even if I can't spell it, or even if I can't say it. My man, I know his name was Jarith. I cannot get your name right, bro, and I apologize for that. You were here earlier. Let me find my man's name real quick, because this is the first time I've seen your name in my chat. Right there. Is it... Damn, I can't get your name right. Is it Jithin? I'm sorry for fucking it up. I'll just call you Raj for short. See? I see new people coming through. Look, I'll say what's up to y'all, because y'all my peoples too. Anybody who fucks with me, I fucks with y'all. Period. It's a very even trade. All right? I don't just make this shit for myself. My YouTube channel actually is a community effort. Until y'all start pissing me off, then it becomes a full-on Dr. Mike TV need to get in that ass moment. But that's very rare. All right. John like I'm dark skinned. John like dark girls. It's fine. I ain't mad at you, man. I think, see, it's weird though. It's the craziest thing. I'm gonna keep it honest though. It seems like somebody like my complexion seems to date somebody lighter. And it's not on purpose, guys. It's not as if I literally sought out a young lady that was a lighter skin complexion than me, completely different than me. It's not as if I set out for that. It just seems to be that's kind of how it played out. I don't mind dating a dark-skinned Filipino at all, but sometimes it seems like somebody such as myself or a complexion like mine usually goes for somebody lighter, and I don't know why. And those that are of light to white skin complexion, they seem to date women that are tanned or morena, for lack of a better term, and that's cool. No, Shaky, man, you need to stay away from AC. Like John said, it's probably your best bet to that's where you find your freelancers and your pros. Dark skin Morena Filipinas you find more so in the provincial areas. That's what I'll say. Any damn province you go to, you'll find a dark skin Filipina. No cap. No cap. Go to the dark skin areas. They're recruited from Leyte and Samar. Right? So if you go to Leyte and Samar, you have a chance of catching them before they become the pros that they are created as they enter the wonderful world of AC. We ain't talking about air conditioning either. Black Torch, I cannot say that I have. I haven't had the time to go there. I've thought about doing something in that reference for the channel a little bit recently, but you can't go there without a guide. You understand? It's better you go there with somebody that can really help you the fuck out, because I'm not trying to go there and get lost. They speak a different dialect. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak just your normal Tagalog or your normal Visayan, the shit that I might be aware of. They speak their own dialects out there. So yeah, John, you just got the best of both worlds, bro. White and dark. You like the white meat or the dark meat? Either way, you're living it up, man. You'll be all right. Too, man, I appreciate you, bro. We do what we got to do here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've said my piece. I need to let this one go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for potentially screenshotting my shit or recording snippets of my video to make me out to be the bad guy. For all of them in the back looking to do the good doc wrong, fuck you. For all of y'all that were here to enjoy the channel and be a part of the good doc family, appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, quarantine times, man, y'all must have nothing else better to do than sit here and listen to me talk my nonsense. So thank you. Thank you. Madami, salamat salahat. Thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with me today. I got a video dropping tomorrow. I think I got 2 videos dropping tomorrow. I should probably postpone those and stretch those out until Thursday, but I'm on the schedule, guys. I got one coming out tomorrow, and then I got a video coming out on Friday. So this has been a good doc, Dr. Mike TV. With that being said, I am officially out. At least knuckle. Paalam, which means I'm getting the hell up out of here. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mga kita. Mabuhay. Peace.